Another week, another Miami Dolphins win. I am Tom Downey here for some news and rumors fresh off of yet another Dolphins victory. This time, Miami takes down the LA Chargers 29-21. Make that 5 consecutive wins for the Miami Dolphins as they're getting hot and putting themselves in the middle of the playoff race, which we'll discuss here in just a little bit. How about the game, by the way, from Salvon Ahmed, the guy that everyone's probably going, especially outside of Miami? Who is this guy? He went to Washington. He's proving once again that running backs don't really matter, but he had a very good showing as part of a Miami win. But was he the MVP, or was it Tua? Or do you just want to be a coward and see the defense in general, or maybe Xavier Howard since he had the interception? Let me know in the comments who you think was the MVP for the Dolphins in this win. A lot was made entering this game. 2 rookie quarterbacks going at it head-to-head. Tua versus Justin Herbert. And although the yards might favor Justin Herbert, the interceptions and the sacks don't. The touchdowns are the same. And most importantly, the win ends up favoring the Miami Dolphins. Tua continues to look, I'm going to use the word steady to describe his play. I mean, look, he is yet to lose a starting quarterback, of course, for Miami in the NFL. There was good reason for Miami to make the change to Tua, both on the field in terms of the play and, of course, looking ahead to the draft and all of that. But he's proven himself right and proven the Dolphins right as well. The play from Tua, has it been at the same high flashy of maybe a Joe Burrow we've seen at moments, or even Herbert this year? Maybe not. But you know what? It's working. And sometimes life is easy on the quarterback when the special teams blocks a punt and they take over at like the 1-yard line. Still kind of as a touchdown drive, Tua didn't mess it up. I've been very impressed by his play. He looks the part of a future franchise quarterback. There were some fun moments today in this one as well. Our goal is to get to 6,000 subscribers here on our Dolphins YouTube channel. We are at 5,737 as we sit here filming this, so we're not that far away. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of our Dolphins coverage. Been a good year since we started this Dolphins channel. We can't take credit for it, but things are going very, very well for Miami and us here. So hit that big red button if you want the latest almost every single day on Miami. Back to Tua here. Look, 60% completions, 169 yards. Very nice, by the way. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Yeah, there was the one botched snap, which in the end actually was counted against the center, Ted Larson, not against Tua. So, hey, I'm okay with that in the end here. I like a lot of what I've seen out of Tua so far this year. Hasn't been perfect, hasn't been an elite quarterback, not like a top 5 guy, but he looks the part. He looks like a future answer, and really I should say the present answer for Miami at quarterback. The rookie out of Alabama continues to fare well. So grade Tua this week for me. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm actually going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. So get your votes in here. How do you grade Tua? I'm going to give him somewhere in that B range. I mean, there are really no mistakes. Maybe it wasn't an elite level performance, but how can you complain as the Dolphins continue to win games with him at the helm? Now, throughout this week, we told you guys, hey, we're feeling confident about the Dolphins covering this game against the Chargers. So go place a bet on BetUS. And if they don't cover, you know what? We'll cover your losses. Well, no losses for you guys this week. The Dolphins, a 3-point favorite at kickoff. Final result, Dolphins win by 8. Yeah, easy money. I hope you all signed up with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. If you haven't already, head over to chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code that you see on screen. That is Dolphins125. It'll get you a 125% deposit bonus. So even if you get some bets wrong, like I did this week on games not called the Miami Dolphins versus LA Chargers matchup, you still got a bunch of leftover money. So head over to chatsports.com/bet and use that promo code Dolphins125. As mentioned, it is now 5 in a row for Miami, and these are some pretty quality wins. The Niners, before they lost all of their players, the Jets, the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Chargers. That is 5 consecutive wins for Miami. And you know what? They might not be done yet. They got a couple potential easy wins coming up here the rest of the way. The Denver Broncos, the New York Jets, yes, those are both road games. The Bengals aren't that great. I think Miami might be favored in all 3 of those particular matchups. But then things get just a little bit more difficult here as I point the wrong direction like an idiot. The Chiefs, the Patriots, the Raiders, and the Bills. Now, the Patriots are not your dad's Patriots or even last year's Patriots. That's still going to be a tough game, though. The Raiders, Bills, and Chiefs are all potential playoff teams. There could be some major AFC East implications at the back end there of Week 17. But as of right now, Miami needs to keep winning games. The AFC wildcard race is shaping up to be an absolute wild one. Now, of course, the Ravens will play later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Ravens are 6-2, and then 4 teams are all 6-3 right now, with the tiebreakers going to ebb and flow every single week. Right now, you got the Browns, Titans, Raiders, and I'm giving the Raiders a win here, even though the game's technically not over as we sit here filming this, but they're up by like 20 points. They're going to win. Dolphins are 6-3 as well. Those 4 teams, and if you want to include Ravens to make it 5, are fighting for 3 spots. So there could be a potential 7 or 8, 9, maybe even a 10-win team that gets left out, which is profoundly unusual. The extra playoff spot should help, but it's not going to be cruising into the postseason for Miami. They'd be in better shape if they were in the NFC, but the AFC is shaping up to have a very, very difficult wild card race. So will the Dolphins make the playoffs? Get your votes in here. Y for yes or N for no. I figure almost everyone in the comments section is going to be typing in their Ys for yes, but the rest of the schedule here for Miami can have a massive impact on that, so get your votes in. Before we go, I want to mention how good this Dolphins defense is. I mean, these numbers are nothing short of fantastic. When you're allowing less than 275 yards and 21 points and you take the ball away as well, I mean, you're going to win football games. Like, as good as, and I think reliable and steady as Tua has been, the defense should get a lot of the credit here. Xavier Howard, another interception. Emmanuel Ogbah, another sack today. This Dolphins defense is legit, and I loved what they did in the offseason. They paid Byron Jones. They got a bunch of really good corners. They can run man-to-man. They can run cover 1, cover 0, blitz, and it works out really well for them. I think it is time that we start to discuss the Dolphins as having one of the best defenses in the NFL. So I want you guys to rank it for me. Where would you put the Dolphins defense amongst the entirety of the NFL? Are they top 5, top 10? I don't think you're going to be ranking them any lower, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Salvon Ahmed, the running back out of Washington, very clearly put together the best game of his still very young NFL career against the Chargers this week. 21 carries, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. There was also a nice 17-yard run by Patrick Laird. He had 2 carries for 19 yards. Look, the Dolphins have been hit hard by injuries. I don't think any of us anticipated Ahmed, of all people, getting really more or less the start while Jordan Howard is inactive for Miami. But you know what? Here we are. And it's working for the Dolphins. Now, maybe they want to get creative and go draft a running back in this upcoming draft, but they're getting by right now, and that's due to play of guys like Myles Gaskin, who, of course, missed this game due to injury, and then Salvon Ahmed, who put together a very impressive showing. So I did want to give him some shout-outs for his effort today.